all of these things smell like Play-Doh? To start off this video, we are going to be trying the HD Full Coverage Foundation from Ulta. And this retails for $14 and it only comes in 7 shades, which the shades are actually appalling. When I saw it, I was like, are we really still here? Come on, honestly. So I after I saw it, didn't really want to try it out, but I already had it, so we're gonna go ahead and see what it's like on my face. I'm going to squirt some on my sponge, and then go ahead and apply it to my face. It kind of smells like Play-Doh. So this is very orange. Hopefully this is not so orange as it blends out, because I got the shade Light Warm, which is the, oh my gosh, what is this color? The lightest warm tone shade that they have. Color. It's so yellow. Oh my goodness gracious. Hopefully I can fix this with concealer, otherwise I am gonna have to take this off. It is so bad. What the heck? It has covered up essentially nothing. It looks splotchy, and I do not like this foundation. I already know. Oh, and as I'm trying to blend it out, it is coming right off my face. Did you guys see that? I'm trying to blend it out and it's coming right off. I'm sorry, I can't keep this on my face. This is probably one of the worst foundations I have ever tried in my entire life. Well, I was definitely not expecting that to happen. That just felt so horrible on my face. I needed to get it off. I mean, I have things to do later. I can't be having that on my face. Hopefully that's not a precursor of how this video is gonna go. But now I have the full coverage liquid concealer, waterproof concealer in light neutral. This is darker than my face. Pretty sure this is like the second lightest color as well. But we'll just try. We'll try. It does feel creamy, I'll give it that. I feel like I want to move this light back. Okay, and now I'm going to attempt to blend this in. Alright, kind of worked. Not too bad. Alright, it's got some coverage. Alright, so for spot concealing, I don't mind that. It didn't cover my giant zit that I have going on right here right now. Let's see how it does under my eyes. I actually kind of like this. It seems very moisturizing, blends in very easily. And then I think I forgot to mention, but this one retails for $9 and it comes in 12 shades, so that's a little bit better than the foundation, but the shades are still really, really skimpy with the deeper tones. All right, let me just add a tiny bit more, but I think that that's not looking too bad. It kind of blends out lighter, if that makes any sense. It's not laying over any texture that I have. Really nice. Okay, they didn't have any powders from what I saw, so I'm just gonna set everything with my Coty Airspun real quick. Now let's sort out these brows. A couple of these products I did receive in a gift with purchase. I bought my eyeshadow Desert Skies palette that I used in my Sunset Eye tutorial, and then during that time they were doing a gift with purchase where it was like a little bag and they gave you a lot of samples of their products. So a couple of these items are from that, and then a couple items that I bought. So far, everything that I've used I bought myself, but this little item, the brow tint, came in that bag. So the full size of the brow tint is $10 and it comes in 6 different shades. I have the shade medium. She's got a tiny little spoolie on there. And I guess he just brushes through your brows. Usually I prefer to have a little bit more definition, but we will see what we can do with this. It also smells like Play-Doh, which is strange. The color seems good though, which is funny because I didn't choose this since it was in the bag. I hear him coming. Breaking in. Oh, hello. Have you broken in? Are you bored? It's just him and I here. Well, and his little brother. But I can sleep there. Just him, his brother, and I here. And when I say his brother, I mean obviously his dog brother. So he's a little lonely, but I'm up here in my room not paying attention to him. Oh gosh, what just happened? So this actually looks kind of nice, minus this one part over here which got a little clumpy. Let me try to fix with a normal spoolie. Very natural, but I don't mind it. It's fine. So those are the brows for right now. They gave me this kind of little sample size of their bronzer and illuminator. So their bronzer, the full size, is usually $10, so is the illuminator. Their bronzer comes in 2 shades, warm and cool. From looking at this, I kind of determined that it was their warmer shade, but I'm not 100% sure. And then the illuminator is the yellow diamond one because it's kind of a silver tone with gold flecks in it, which seemed out of the 4 shades that they have most fit this one. So I don't have a blush to try. None of the blushes really spoke to me. So I am going to try these guys out. Where'd my brush go? Oh, there it is. Let's go first with the bronzer. I don't really see anything in real life. I see some stuff on the viewfinder because the viewfinder always shows harsher than real life does, but in real life I don't see anything. Okay, there we go. Alright, maybe I was wrong. Maybe this is the cool tone one. On my face it's definitely more cool toned. Which I'm fine with. I prefer cool toned bronzers. It is not really pigmented. You kind of really have to blend it up. I wouldn't really buy the full one for $10 based off of this. I would just stick with my physician's formula at that price. And now let's try this highlighter shade. See what we can do. Oh, that's nice. It's very golden. When it reflects, it's very golden. I kind of like that because on my skin tone, I can't usually wear things that have like a yellow reflect to them because it doesn't work with my tone. And this, I feel like, looks really nice because it does have that silver. So I like that. So didn't like the bronzer. The illuminator was good. All right, let's see, what do I have next? All right, this little sample tinted eye primer in satin blush. This tinted eye primer retails for $12 and they have 4 shades, but each shade for this tinted primer is a shimmer finish, which personally I'm not that interested in. I don't need a shimmer finish on my eyes, which I'm going to then cover with eyeshadow. I would prefer a matte one, which they do have. It's called the matte eye primer, and then that one is also $12. Yeah, see this? I feel like I'm literally just putting an eyeshadow on my eye. I don't like that now. I feel like I'm putting a liquid eyeshadow on my eye. How would that... That's not a neutral base. I'm trying it out for the purpose of this video, but unless I was doing an eye look that I was specifically using these types of colors, I wouldn't use something like this because it's too pigmented and it's very sticky feeling. I feel like my lid is now sticking to each other in a not good wrinkly type of way. I feel like when I blink and I look up, my like top lid's getting stuck on my upper lid. So I have this little sample of a bunch of their different eyeshadows. How I feel about their eyeshadows. So their eyeshadows are definitely hit or miss, but the thing is, I feel they are way too expensive. So a single eyeshadow from Ulta is $8.50. So to make a palette like this with 6 shades, and I mean the single eyeshadows are a little bit bigger than these, to get one of their Z palettes I think is like $12 for 6, to get 6 shades. So you have to pay the $12 and then you have to pay the $8 per shadow, which is $51. So like that all adds up. That's the price of a really expensive high quality palette, which is not Ulta brand. Even the Buxom single eyeshadow palettes, yeah, they might be $12 for a single shadow, but, and don't quote me on this because I'm not 100% sure, I haven't gotten it in a really long time, but I'm pretty sure when I got my single shadow palette, you pay like the $40 or whatever it is for the palette, and then you get the colors to fill it after you pay for the palette. You shouldn't be paying the $12 for the palette and then the $8.50, the $8.50, the $8.50, $8.50, $8.50, $8.50. So that's my little rant on that. I'm gonna try to make a look out of this. I do also have this lustrous foil eyeshadow to try out in the shade Silver Leaf. They're just like little foil scraps, little foils that you can put on your eyes. So I might try to use that like on top of an eye look that I create. But the issue is now I have this unblended like primer thing on my eyes. So I don't really know what to do. This seems like it's going to be a mess, this foil. I just try to swatch it and it's getting everywhere. Like, ugh. I don't really know if I want to put that on my eye and have to deal with glitter everywhere. I think I'm going to save the eye foil for a different video. If you really, really want to see that, let me know in the comments. I have a call that I have to take in like 10 minutes, so I'm not really trying to deal with this for like 10 years. So if you really, really want to see this, I will try to figure out, maybe look up some ways to make it work, probably with glitter glue and stuff like that. All right, I'm going in with Petite, and then I'm gonna put Plum Pop on the outer corner, and then I think I'm gonna just put Whatevs on the inner corner. Let me just attempt to swatch these for you. Okay, so Petite, do you see anything? No. Plum Pop, like, let's try this again. Plum Pop, no. Pin Up Girl, and I'm like rubbing in Pin Up Girl, nothing. That's the one where I was like, what does this look like? And I was like, nothing. Whatevs. That one's kind of nice. Autumn Spice, my usual shade. That one's nice. And Nutmeg. These are the worst swatches. I'm getting so lazy. Nutmeg. So the shimmers are nice, and the other two, the mattes, are just chalky messes. Also, I'm very sorry about my band-aid. I cut my hand putting up candles around the house. That kind of matches the primer. Maybe that's why they gave me that primer. I would definitely not recommend that primer. It's making these shadows so patchy. I mean, they might have been patchy to begin with. I was really not trying to go for a purple eye today, but okay. We have the Rule of Plum Cream Eyeshadow and Liner. To be honest, when I got this, I just thought it was a liner, but you can use it as a cream eyeshadow apparently too. I'm just going to use it to line the top of my eyes. Seems decent enough, but I think in a couple of uses this point would get so dull that you wouldn't really be able to use it for an eyeliner anymore. This was $8.50 and then it also comes in 10 colors. Okay, and then now I have the Limitless Lashes Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara. This is $10.50. Let's see what the wand looks like. Got tons and tons and tons of bristles on it. Well, it definitely seems lengthening. It's just okay. That's one eye with and one eye without. Sorry, I'm rushing a little bit now. I have my call that I have to get to. Was not anticipating that foundation issue. Yeah, for $10.50, I don't like this mascara. You can get the L'Oreal Lash Paradise one, or I actually really like the NYX Worth the Hype one now. I've been using that a lot since my video. So yeah, not a fan of this. For lipstick, I have their Luxe lipstick in Stay Fierce. It's just this nudie pink color. And then these are $8.50. This does not match my eyes at all. So I am gonna have to change this to go out. It's very moisturizing, doesn't have that much color. I kind of feel like I'm wearing a really tinted lip balm. I also have this matte metallic liquid lipstick that they gave me, which I'm just gonna swatch for you because I do not feel like putting it on at all. Yeah, that doesn't have too much pigment to it. Looks very blotchy. Finally, to set everything, I have the matte makeup setting spray, and the full size of this is why do all of these things smell like Play-Doh? It's $10. So let's see what the spritzer looks like. Oh, that's a nice spritzer. That felt nice. Alright, that was nice. So this is what my makeup is looking like, and I'm going to wear it throughout the rest of my day, and I'll be doing a check-in with you guys later, so just stay tuned for that. Alright, hi guys. Ignore the fact that I looked like I got punched in this eyeball, but I was taking off my makeup and then I was like, crap, I have to do a check-in for you. Yep, this is the end of the day, minus this. This is the end of the day for my Ulta Beauty makeup. I do kind of really like how the eyebrows are looking. They're just really super natural. I really don't like the eye primer. The eyeshadows did stay on, but they were going on pretty patchy. I don't know if that's the shadows themselves or if that's the way that the primer had the shadows lay on top, but I don't like the shade of the primer. The lipstick, while it was really nourishing, it just, like I thought it was going to, came right off. I do think that the concealer is really nice. Like you can see between these two eyes, it does a really nice job of getting rid of my dark circles. I have some highlight on still, a little bit of bronzer, and the eyeliner stayed on pretty well also, but it does seem to be a little bit patchy, so I don't know how long that would really wear. So, I mean, I didn't do that much. I did not like the mascara at all. I actually had to put some of my NYX Worth the Hype on top just to be able to see any of my eyelashes, and as you can see, they are pretty skimpy still. So yeah, overall for the price and kind of selection that Ulta Beauty makeup has to offer, didn't work out for me. I will leave it up to you guys to decide if you would like to purchase it in the future, and thanks again for watching.